Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where we don't waste your time with dealership rehearsals, we don't recycle marketing fluff, and we definitely don't sugarcoat cars. Here, you get the real, raw, unfiltered truth about the machines that actually matter. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we've got more straight-to-the-point reviews coming your way every single week. Today, we're talking about one of the most iconic compact luxury sedans in the game, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz C-Class. This car has been a staple in the Mercedes lineup for decades, and with the 2026 model, Mercedes claims to have sharpened every detail of styling, technology, performance, and even efficiency. But is it really the small luxury sedan that deserves your attention in 2026? Or is it just an expensive badge with too much polish? Let's find out. Exterior first impressions matter, and the front of the new C-Class definitely makes one. The 2026 model has taken cues from the S-Class and Deck lineup, but without going full EV look like some competitors. The grille is wider, sleeker, and sharper than before, with a prominent three-pointed star sitting proudly in the middle. The headlights have been slimmed down even further, using Mercedes' latest digital light technology, which not only looks futuristic but also adapts to traffic, road conditions, and weather like never before. There's a bolder bumper design now with bigger air intakes, giving it a sportier presence, especially if you go for the AMG line trim. Overall, the front feels confident and premium, but not too over-styled like some rivals. It's classy in that Mercedes way that says, yes, I cost more. And yes, you can tell. Moving to the side profile, the C-Class keeps that balanced proportion it's always been known for, but there's a sharper character line running across the doors that gives it a more athletic look. The wheel options for 2026 range from 18 to 20 inches, and depending on whether you go with the AMG line or standard luxury trim, the designs change dramatically from elegant multi-spoke wheels to aggressive star pattern alloys. The overall stance is low, sleek, and aerodynamic, with just the right amount of chrome trim on the windows to keep things looking upscale. Mercedes also managed to stretch the wheelbase slightly compared to the outgoing model, which improves both interior space and ride comfort, without making the car look bloated. This is a sedan that looks tight and well put together, not stretched or awkward. From the back, the changes are more subtle but still noticeable. The taillights are slimmer, with a new LED signature that mirrors the S-Class, and there's a more sculpted trunk lid with a slight integrated lip spoiler. Depending on the trim, you get either chrome exhaust surrounds or sportier blacked-out tips. The rear bumper has been cleaned up, and the overall shape is wider and more planted than before, giving it that road-hugging stance luxury buyers love. It's unmistakably a C-Class, but with enough updates to make it feel fresh and modern for 2026. Interior. Step inside, and this is where Mercedes really flexes its muscles. The interior of the 2026 C-Class is nothing short of a scaled-down S-Class, which has been the strategy for a while. But now it feels even closer. Right in front of you is a massive vertical touchscreen, floating off the center console like a high-tech command center. It runs the latest MBUX system, which is faster, smarter, and more customizable than ever. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless by default, and Mercedes has added over-the-air updates to keep the software fresh. The digital driver display is fully configurable, with multiple themes ranging from classic gauges to futuristic 3D maps. Ambient lighting wraps around the cabin with up to 64 colors, making night drives feel like you're in a luxury lounge. The materials are top-notch as you'd expect. Leather, wood, aluminum, and soft-touch plastics are everywhere, and even the base trim doesn't feel cheap. Mercedes has put a lot of effort into making the interior feel both luxurious and driver-focused. The seats are supportive yet comfortable, with heating, cooling, and massage functions available depending on the spec. Rear passengers also benefit from that slightly stretched wheelbase, which means better legroom compared to the outgoing model. It's not limousine level, but it's more than enough for a compact luxury sedan. Performance under the hood. The 2026 C-Class offers a range of powertrains designed to balance performance with efficiency. The entry-level models start with the 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, but don't let the displacement fool you, as this engine is paired with a mild hybrid system that boosts torque and smooths out acceleration. Power figures are around 255 horsepower for the base C300. And the mild hybrid tech helps with fuel efficiency and low-end response. Step up to the AMG variants, and you're looking at a much more aggressive setup. The C43 uses a high-output version of the same four-cylinder, paired with a 48-volt system and electric turbocharger, pumping out close to 400 horsepower. And then there's the range-topping AMG C63, which has abandoned the old V8 in favor of a 2.0-liter hybrid system delivering over 500 horsepower. It's controversial for sure. Mercedes dropping the V8 will upset purists, but the performance numbers are undeniable. 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds for the C63 is no joke. The driving experience is also worth mentioning. Mercedes has refined the suspension setup to offer a smoother ride in comfort mode. But when you switch to sport, the steering sharpens, the suspension firms up, and the car feels agile and responsive. Rear-wheel drive is standard, with 4MATIC all-wheel drive available on most Rams, giving you better traction in tricky conditions. The car feels balanced, confident, and easy to live with, whether you're commuting in the city or pushing it harder on the highway. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Mercedes C-Class doesn't come cheap, but then again, it's not supposed to. The base C300 starts around the mid-$47,000 range in the US, while the AMG line trims push that closer to $55,000. The C43 takes you into the low $60,000s, and the AMG C63 easily stretches into the $80,000 territory once you start adding options. That's serious money, but you're paying for the badge, the tech, the luxury, and the performance that come with it. Compared to rivals like the BMW 3 Series, Audi A4, and even the Genesis G70, the C-Class still positions itself as the most tech-forward and stylish option, though not necessarily the most affordable. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Mercedes C-Class takes everything people already loved about the car: its luxury, its prestige, its balance of performance and comfort, and pushes it further into the future. The exterior styling is sharper, the interior is like a baby S-Class, and the technology is miles ahead of most competitors. Purists may not love the move away from 6- and 8-cylinder engines, but the hybrid setups are powerful, efficient, and undeniably modern. If you want a compact luxury sedan that feels expensive, drives beautifully, and makes a statement without shouting too loud, the 2026 C-Class deserves to be at the top of your list. That's going to wrap up today's review here on Car Flash. If you found this breakdown helpful and you want more real, no-nonsense car reviews, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling us what you think about Mercedes going all in on smaller hybrid engines for their AMG models. Do you think it's the right move, or do you miss the growl of the old V8s? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.